And now, it is time to take a trip down memory lane.
Computer would have known the
Here's
layout.
your guy, Greg Cote, with Back in My Day.
Lazy journalists. Journalism used to be a noble profession, a calling pursued by the curious, the diligent, and the passionate. We were truth seekers, guardians of democracy, and purveyors of information. Reporters would hit the streets armed with pens, notepads, and a relentless pursuit of the facts. But oh, how times have changed. Today's journalists seem more interested in clickbait, sensationalism, and lazy shortcuts.
It's the same thing.
Than in upholding the See, you can't trust our
Just wait for the musical references.
Lazy journalists of today, they sit comfortably in their air-conditioned offices, sipping their lattes and scrolling through Twitter feeds as if the world's most important stories could be summarized in 280 characters or less. We didn't have fancy contraptions like the interwebs. No, sir. We relied on good old-fashioned legwork and a trusty typewriter. Journalists used to be storytellers. I'm talking about a time when the likes of Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, and Little Richard were tearing up the airwaves with their revolutionary new sounds. They would craft narratives that captivated readers, delving into the heart of the matter. They would analyze complex issues, providing context and presenting different perspectives. They were the watchdogs, holding the powerful accountable. They were like Eliot Ness and the Untouchables, fighting for justice in the American way. Journalists would spend hours researching, fact-checking, and verifying information. They would cross-reference multiple sources and strive for objectivity. They understood the importance of getting it right, even if it meant sacrificing speed. I miss the days when journalism was a respected craft, when reporters would go the extra mile to uncover the truth and provide the public with reliable information. Next time you come across a lazy journalist, take a moment to remember the ones who came before them. Remember the journalists who were not content with mediocrity, who strived for excellence, and who believed in the power of the pen. Because, my friends, lazy journalism is an insult to our profession. It's time for us to demand more from the Fourth Estate, to hold lazy journalists accountable, and to restore the integrity and credibility of the noble craft we once cherished. I'm Greg Cote, and that's how it was bought in my day.
I'm worried now. That one was pretty good.
That was good.
Not as good as Greg, though.
It's time to demand more of the journalist who refuses to do Back in My Days for several months now. And we have to replace him with something if he's not going to do it. It is a pale imitation. It is not the authentic Greg Cote. A computer cannot recreate the authentic, aged fossil that is Greg Cote.
Can't do it.
Yet.
Ooh.
Yet.
The more we feed it, the better it'll get.
Yet.
Needs to learn Greg
that,
Cote.
That didn't have enough narcissism in it. You had to say extra narcissism, plugs his podcast. You have to throw in a little more bait. But I do think that in time we might be able to, and ask it to be shorter, quicker, more jokes. Need more jokes, because you guys are sitting back. I understand why this happens. It's been normalized. A computer just wrote that. That's crazy. It's
in 3 minutes.
That's crazy. Writing's hard. It's the most failed class in American colleges. Writing's hard. We gave a computer information, and it wrote some of the talking points you see on Fox and CNN.